to Stephanie Reacts to My Hero Academia. Well, this is Season 4, Episode 14, Bright Future. Well, as we saw for last week, Midoriya beat Sir Ainai's future. He broke through it. Sir Ainai saw Midoriya get killed, but Midoriya saved Eri, and he beat the bad guys. I keep forgetting the names. I know what during the episodes, as soon as the episode starts, oh, that's the name. But as soon as I'm doing my intro, it blanks like that. It does. I'm trying to think of the new. I know, I can see it. The name of it. I just can't get it out. Oh, this is getting annoying me, but watch this. They'll announce it here, that's it. Oh well. So, let's jump into this, and we'll see. And I'll probably get it as soon as I stop this camera. Watch this, it usually happens, doesn't it? So, let's jump into this, starting now. Now here we go.
Why doesn't anybody see the big picture? Then how can I call myself a hero who saves everybody? That's who I'm gonna be!
Still fighting.
Alright, this is how you still get captured.
Can't be. There's no way you're losing, is there? Kai, I've watched you ever since you were young. You've always put a tremendous amount of effort into preserving the dignity of this organization, to bring honor and glory to the Yakuza. If you fail today, then I'll take the finished drug along with the serum and see your plan through. For the Hisai Kai. And for you, Kai!
You're Corona, right? I know how your power works, so don't even try to use it on me. Take him.
Don't move! Resistance is useless!
He's back. He's a bit.
Sun Eater!
Really cool.
Thank goodness. I'm glad he's okay.
Froppy, what's happening?
Deku's fighting.
They could kill him. Go fight him if you want. See?
Eri, are you hurt?
Something seems off! No! Stop! He's gonna die!
I always have to get my hands dirty because of your selfishness.
No!
Every action you take results in people dying. You're a cursed human.
Eri, control your power now.
Don't die! Please! Ribbon.
I'm sorry, Midoriya.
I don't want this!
Good. Good one, Floki. No, I Floki there. I think Mr.
Watch carefully as the police car flies through the air. No trickery or wires involved.
Are you all right?
So predictable. Heroes always prioritize innocent lives.
What did this cop come out then? I don't think
We've been finding burnt corpses all over the city. That's your doing, isn't it?
So the boss isn't the only one people talk about. That's nice to hear.
Have you ever thought about the families of those you murdered in cold blood?
After I captured him in GM time. Where? First.
Next, it's our turn.
Maybe
Rikiya Katsukame's life force stealing quirk brought down more than half the heroes and police who'd assembled outside for the fight at the Hasaikai headquarters. Those who remained unharmed joined the local heroes to survey the damage done to the area.
All the dismantling Chisaki did leveled 4 buildings. Casualties were surprisingly low, with only 3 people reporting injuries, all of which were minor. It is a weekday morning in a residential area, but that's still pretty miraculous.
It's no miracle. It would have been way worse if it weren't for Deku.
Deku?
I was wiped out, but I saw the fight. After he sent the giant Chisaki flying, he made sure to slam him back down near that big hole. He fought strategically to minimize the damage. That's tough when the villain's so big.
Meanwhile, those who were injured during the fight were transported. Be able to see her?
You know, they made that call based on your description of what happened back there. She's got a dangerous quirk and no control over it. If something provokes her enough to activate it again, I'm the only one who can stop her. You were only able to touch her because you kept destroying your body faster than she could rewind it, right?
Yeah.
There aren't exactly a lot of people who could pull that off. And even if there were, who's to say how powerful she really is? We have no idea what her limits are.
I know what you mean. If you hadn't been there to make her stop, I'm not sure what would have happened.
Teaching her control will be especially hard since her quirk only seems to work on people. When you're training on live subjects, the danger is exponentially greater. Her emotional state will be affected.
After all, without joy and laughter to balance the sorrow, this world cannot hope to have a bright future.
Yeah. The preview.
Here's the preview! Our fight against the Shie Hasaikai had finally ended, and we were able to change the future. But there were more trials to come. As we battled our grief over the loss of Sir Night-Eye, the League of Villains began putting new plans into motion. Next time, Smoldering Flames. This could just be the calm before the storm. Go Beyond! Plus Ultra!
Well, everyone, that was Bright Future. Oh, it's a sad day. It was. Sarah and I died. But Midoriya says to him, before he was took off in the ambulance, don't die. All Might still wants to see you and all that, and you have to talk to him. But All Might talked to him a wee bit, just a wee bit, before Midoriya interrupted. Then he kind of died and thing after Togata came and tried to talk to him. Oh. But Chisaki, the name I forgot in my intro, that's the name I was thinking about. No, his group. Just Chisaki. When Shigaraki burnt his arm kind of thing with his quirk and chopped it off, did he maybe jab him with one of the wee pins from the bullet things to take away his quirk? Because he says a guy who can erase quirks should have some of his own medicine. He says, so then you saw him crying and all that and shouting out loud. Chisaki. So what happened to him? Is he getting took to jail? Took to I know the hospital first because he's pure injured, but hospital jail? Or is he just going to die maybe in the middle of the road? Does he have a quirk anymore? I don't know all this. So I'm thinking Shigaraki hurt him with one of the wee pin things that takes away quirks. But Saranai says to Togata, your future's still intact, you could be a great hero. But how can you be a hero if you've not got a quirk? I know you don't have to have a quirk to be a hero, you don't. Because before Midoriya got his quirk from All Might, Midoriya was running around saving people and helping for his kin. That's a hero too. It's like, if you had to go outside and see one of your friends or an old person about to get knocked down by a car, bus, or whatever, you push them out the way and save them and save yourself in the matter. You're a hero. So, I know it doesn't have to be a... Toga doesn't have to have quirk to be a hero. But... This anime is about heroes and quirks and stuff. Even I just say Midoriya didn't have a quirk at the start, yeah. So is there a way maybe to restore his quirk? Or maybe somehow transfer another quirk to Miriam? Or share a quirk? Just imagine, I don't know if it comes true or no, so that's me just guessing. But imagine Midoriya or All Might shared their quirk with Miriam. Because he says, Saranai says to him, I thought you would inherit one for all. But never, it was Midoriya, so maybe he still will inherit it. Oh, and because of what Uraraka did, he not actually stabilised, but she caught Shizuke somehow when he was flying through the sky. Last time we saw Shizuke, he was lying on the ground. Last week, he was lying on the ground. Nah. So, aye. Then it shows you some things, but it doesn't make sense in this. Last week it showed you Midoriya taking out Shizuke and killing him kind of thing, or whatever. He looked dead. He did. And Shizuke lying on the ground hurt it. But then, like I says, this episode it showed you them fighting again. Then it showed you Midoriya beating him in the air, and Uraraka stabilising him kind of thing, get arrested. But when the League of Villains came in and said you've got to take the finishing product, the old man, I thought it was going to be the Shizuke's father kind of thing, because he never get put in an ambulance. And you seen the League of Villains attacking a police van or something, or an ambulance. But I know it's the police van now, but at the time I thought it was like an ambulance. I was going, they're going to go after that old guy, because he'd probably be the finished product, wouldn't he? That's why Shizuke left him under. But it was actually Shizuke was the finished product. Kind of hang king day. He had the wee box with all the stuff in it. Why does he have the name he did? And Shizuke can erase quirks. And change molecules and stuff for his own. You know, the League of Villains have got the quirk pills. No quirk pills. The quirk bullet things. They're pins. But you shoot them into your gun and they're like bullets. Oh. In the preview, it showed you the warp guy. So he's back in it then, I'm guessing. I think last time we saw him was season 3 or maybe season 2. And he got arrested and stuff, so he either somehow broke out his container or his cell. I don't know if he can warp through his own warp zones. Unless Shigaraki visits him and jabs him with one of the bullets to strengthen your quirk and double it. Maybe to make him warp his own warp thing, the warp gate. I don't know how he gets free or anything. It says they just showed you him. He could be in jail or could be wherever he is. And it shows you. But I'm thinking he got out. I am. Next episode, Smoldering Flames. So this will be about the League of Villains. Now, cause Shizuke's group, the Yakukai or something, they're all gone, gone to prison and stuff, or in prison now. You heard Midoriya saying there'll be Monin or Saranai there, but now the League of Villains is going up for something bigger. So will they be using the bullets they got 2 different bullets, this pills to strengthen quirks, and one's to take away quirks. Maybe the strengthened ones, maybe give Toga his quirk back? I don't know. But just imagine the League of Villains shooting the rank bullet suit, and you hit a superhero with the wrong bullet, and you actually strengthened his power instead of taking it away. Ooh, that would be crazy. It would. But something big's got to go down. This is episode 15, and I forget how much episodes there are today. I think it's 25. 25. So we've got 10 episodes left. So for these next 10 episodes, something big's got to go down. I just hope nobody else dies. I hope All Might Disney die by the end of it. Because now his friend and his sidekick is dead. Saranai. Don't know if All Might would want to die, you know, to be with him because he was his best friend and stuff. Yeah. Got the episode in front of me. I could check what the titles are called, but that would be spoiling in case somebody says, it says like the death of All Might or Midoriya versus so and so, like Shigaraki or that. And I know, oh, they're fighting. So that's spoilers for me, so I'm not going to check. I only check the next episode to like Smoldering Flames. Because Midoriya actually says it in the preview. Next episode, Smoldering Flames. So, that'll be next week. So until then, everyone, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend. Stay safe out there, everyone. And look after yourselves. And I'll see you then. The next one. Bye, everyone.